Okay. Hi, welcome back to MetrolandDirect.com. So here's another page that we built with a template where we're playing around with some of the functionality of the design tool that we have built into the Shopify page. So here's an example. It's a lawn sign. We've got a pre-formatted background. So we've already built the template and dropped in the pre-formatted background. This is what we call variable data printing. So we're going to also upload an Excel file. You could also use like a text file that's kind of separated by tabs or commas, called the CSV file. And what it will do is look into the columns and rows and create a PDF for each of the records in there. So I'll launch the Customize This Design tool to jump into the design tool. So we've got the background already here. There's a first name and a last name placeholder that we've got there. So now when we build the template, we build this text box here and we click on a couple options in the template design that indexes this to, so we would call it, the tag would be first name. And when we load a data file in, it's going to look for columns that are named first name and fill out every record that's in that column below the first row. So we're going to go to the button here, variation. This doesn't show up in other templates where we don't have variable data turned on, but it does when we have variable data turned on. So variation, and we get an option, click here to upload your CSV, comma separated values, or XLS file, Excel. So we have an Excel file. Again, I don't think the window is going to, I don't know what that message was, but anyway, we'll keep going. So I'm selecting a file, and you can see in that file we've got a bunch of records here. So now as I click through all the records, it's actually in real time updating the variable components. So I can basically hit preview and save this, and it will save to our server, where in this case we get, I think there's 9 records there. We'll get 9 separate PDF files. If you wanted to kind of use this in this case, we have the download feature turned on, where you could download individual PDFs one at a time. So anyway, so this is if you think about, the, real estate listings where you've got a whole bunch of, same size ad units where there's description text and then dropping in a picture. You could probably be pretty efficient in terms of how you can make use of this. This one is for customizing something that's unique to an individual. So this would be maybe like a school order at the school level, where they collect all the names and the orders, and then they can bulk pay for this, and we get the variable data and we create the artwork for each of the individual signs. So I'll hit preview. Once again, we get submit. Kicks us back to the page. It should live update. And in this case, so if they were ordering, we haven't really played around with the pricing. This would be a little bit more bulk pricing if you're ordering a bunch, but you can increment to take it up to 9 signs. Add to cart, and we now have 9 items in the cart. Proceed to checkout, and get a checkout page, discount codes, shipping, pickup, etc., etc. And that is variable data, or at least one case of how we can use the variable data engine in our design tool to create artwork in sort of high volume. Okay, so thank you very much.